Are Jews related to the ancient gods? Large variation of people's intelligence is one of the most mysterious phenomena which we encounter in everyday life. These differences in general follow social and ethnic lines, and in spite of a wide access to education, they have not disappeared even after many generations. Intelligence tests show that whereas the average intelligence quotient of the Europeans is 100, the IQ score for the Chinese is 105 and the Africans is 70, but that of the Ashkenazi Jews is as high as 115. The high intelligence of Ashkenazi Jews is confirmed by the fact that although they constitute only 3% of the United States population, they are winners of 25% of Nobel Prizes granted to Americans from 1950. Also 20% of all chief executives of all American companies come from this ethnic group. What distinguishes them from other ethnic groups? The answer is lying in the Jewish ancestry. First, a few words of explanation about the genetic tracing of ancestry. Normally, people in their DNA have special sequences of nucleotides which do not change very much over long periods of time, and therefore they are used as markers. People having similar markers belong to the same haplogroup. One way to think about haplogroups is as major branches on the family tree of Homo sapiens. These haplogroups branches characterize the early migration of population groups. There are two groups of markers related to the male and female genes. A Y DNA haplogroup is defined as all of the male descendants of the single person who first show a particular marker mutation. Y chromosomes tends to pass largely intact from father to son, with a small but accumulating number of mutations that can serve to differentiate male lineages. A marker mutation identifies a group who share a common ancestor far back in time, since markers rarely mutate. A direct maternal ancestor can be traced using mitochondrial DNA, which is passed down from a mother to her children, and shows that all people living today share a common female ancestor. A mitochondrial DNA haplogroup is defined as all of the female descendants of the single person who first showed a particular marker mutation. Genetic testing shows that the female mitochondrial DNA of the Ashkenazi Jews belongs to the rare haplogroups N, 1b and K. These haplogroups are not present in Europe, but in Egypt and Iraq. Half of Ashkenazi Jews trace their origins from only 4 women. It means that the genes of these 4 women passed to 4 million people. Y DNA testing shows that most of the Jewish priesthood caste, known as Kohanim, belongs to the haplogroup J and originated from one male progenitor who lived about 3,000 years ago. How could these genes from a few individuals spread to almost half of the present Ashkenazi Jewish population? The original genes must have had exceptional attributes to proliferate over thousands of years, so the owners of these genes had superior advantage over other people by producing offspring with such high intelligence. How could Jews receive these genes? We know that they lived in Egypt for hundreds of years and reached high position in administration and the temples. As a result of mixed marriages with the Egyptian ruling classes, they could have acquired the genes originally belonging to the dynastic race who started the Egyptian civilization. However, the dynastic race received their genes from the extraterrestrial beings in the proto-civilization. These extraterrestrial beings were treated as gods by people.